Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Friday night, 8:30 p.m. here, U.S. Central Time. So wherever you're at, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching it or wherever you're at. Hi, everyone. Okay, let's see who is in here. Turn the mic a little bit. Okay, let's see. So we have got Thea. Hello, Thea. Let's see. My pin thing is covering who was here first. I can't remember who was here first. There was somebody above Thea, but I can't see it now. So hello, that person. And let's see. Thea, Christine, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie, you were first, weren't you? Hi, Ronnie. Let's see. What do we have? Says Christine's power. So today's question of the day was from Little Emily. And it says, if you were a unicorn, what would your special power be? And I was told to inform you that her special power would be flying. Thea said she would sneeze flowers. Christine said that it would be catching rainbows. I like it. Ronnie, butterfly whisperer. Very nice. Let's see. Make wishes come true. Oh, I like that, Yana. Let's see. Secret, hello. Kenny, hello. Maylin, hello. Dawn and Aaron, hello. Let's see. Michaela, hello. Sounds good, Christine. Let's see. Scroll on down. If I miss anyone, I apologize. Eunice said if she were a unicorn, she'd make everything shiny. Oh, I like that. See, Michaela says, if I was a unicorn, I would make everything glittery and sparkly. Very nice. Let's see. Scroll down. Ev. Hello, Ev. Let's see. Carol. Oh, wait. Chat. Hop down. Here we go. Where did I missed it? Wherever Carol's was that. There we go. Carol. Hello, Carol. Let's see. Evelyn says her unicorn power would be to make everyone happy and feel love. Oh, I like that. Hi, Mona. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Let's see. Christina says, if I were a unicorn, my special ability would be making ice cream rain every day. It's sticky, but also tasty. Hi, Terry. First live, 11:30 here in Brisbane, Australia. Well, welcome, Terry. I'm so glad to have you here. Palma, hello. Let's see. Does anyone have this book? How is the paper? I don't know that I've colored in this one, but just from the feel, it feels very similar to a lot of the like Johanna ones, Hannah Carlson, Kirby Roseanne's. I like it. I mean, I don't know. I think I've done one of her pages, but it's been so long. Hi, Pickle. How are you? Let's see. Oop, let's see. I don't want to miss anyone. Pickle says, you mean I'm not a unicorn already? To teach everyone a little more kindness. I love that. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Let's see. Valentina says, hi, everyone. If I were a unicorn, I would fly over the world and be spreading happiness. I like that. Aaron says, unicorn power, spread kindness, and it would stick like glitter sticks to everything. I love that. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, I apologize if I missed anyone. The chat keeps popping up and down, so I apologize for that. If I were a unicorn, I was thinking about this. If I were a unicorn, I would want to be an animal empath, but also in the sense a reverse animal empath so that I could feel what they're feeling, but also that I could communicate to them through feelings, if that makes sense. Like if they were scared, I could communicate to them that it's okay, but empathically. Anyway, I was thinking about it. I'm like, that'd be a cool one. I almost went with my typical, telekinesis kind of thing, but that's too easy. So animal empath would be mine. Actually, wait, before we get into this, I have a few announcements. First of all, I had some surprise happy mail today. Check this out. This is by Ain Art. They're gel pens from the lovely Evelyn. I had no idea they were coming, and we happened to check the P.O. box today, and there they were. And here is the really cool thing about it. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, today's question of the day is right up your alley. And I would make sure fluffy socks don't go missing. Evelyn, I'm wearing fluffy socks now too. They're my Dalek socks. Steve got me some Doctor Who socks for Christmas, and these ones are the one that have Daleks on them. But look at how many gel pens are in here, and I had a chance to look at them a little bit more closely. I was working on a project all day, so I couldn't play with them yet. But look at this, and I noticed that when I was looking at the refills, look, they're like rainbowy. That's awesome. Like, I can't wait to try those out. But look what else comes in this. And I went ahead and put the link in the description below just because I was like, well, this is awesome. Look, it comes, Tanya says immortality. I like it. 3:30 a.m. in Italy. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you could be here with us. Hi, Tracy. But look at this. These are, let's see, I feel like my stream is behind. There we go. That's kind of, refills for the gel pens. Like, how awesome is that? And I have never had gel pens that also came with a swatch chart. It has a swatch chart, and it's like really high quality paper too. Like this is like practical. Oh wait, there's information in the back. Oh look, information if you need to contact them. But there's like a swatch chart, and then there's like coloring pages too. So I'm gonna say this right. I haven't tried the gel pens, so I can't like. I have some other like a smaller set of A&R gel pens that I got before, but just from looking at it, if you have someone in your life that likes gel pens, like this would be an amazing gift for them because it's got so many, right? Pickle, I don't think I've had any of the rainbow ones since I was in 8th grade, and they were flipping amazing then. And I bet these are going to be amazing now. So we are definitely going to be using these. And it came in a case. Look at this. It's a case. Like I said, I had no idea it was coming. So when I opened it up, I was like, oh, case. Oh, that's kind of cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's a whole case of gel pens. It was very exciting. Aside from that, I do have a couple other announcements. One just kind of fun one. Coming in June, we're gonna have a new sticker in the Etsy store. I won't tell you what it is now because it's gonna be super pretty and I wanna show it to you all when you get it. And lastly, this has been something I've kind of been keeping to myself, and I can kind of, high secret, I can kind of give you, I don't wanna tell you everything about it, but I can give you some little tidbits. So I had a really exciting meeting last week with actually a couple of the bigwigs over at Arteza, including the CEO. It was a super exciting meeting. It was me and a handful of other creators about some stuff that's coming up. But what this meeting and things regarding Arteza in the future is going to mean for you all is that there is going to be some more giveaways planned in the future. There's possibly going to be some gift card giveaways going on in the future. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff. It's going to mean a little bit more, I guess, inside information on what's going on over there. So it's super exciting. It's exciting for me, but it's going to be exciting for you all too, because, well, it's going to be fun. There's so much more coming up, and I wish I could tell you all more, but not quite yet. But just know it was, first of all, just a super cool meeting to be a part of. And second of all, it's just going to mean a lot more cool stuff for you guys as well. So I don't have any dates or anything on any of that. This is going to be, rolling out over, the course of time, but it's going to be a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. So that is all of the announcements I have for now. Oh, I did post the Castle Art review. Currently, I have a 30% off coupon. The Lightfast pencils, they were gifted to me from Christina Snowden. They arrived, but you can get them on Amazon. You can get them on Amazon. I showed them off on last stream, but right, it's wonderful. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, it's just it was a surprise, and it's awesome. It's fun, and I'm so excited. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, so lots of stuff. We're just getting full, turn them into magnets. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's you, Christine. Okay, awesome. That's the thing, is when the name was there, I was like, I don't recognize this name from chat. I showed him last stream. Well, thank you, because I was just like, oh, that's cool. I don't recognize the name, but I was like, hopefully who's ever watching. So thank you, Christine. I was so excited. Okay, gotcha. I was so excited, and I was like, well, we need to do a stream dedicated just to them. So that is what we are doing. We are doing this 12 pencil challenge. We're going to color this page only using this, and I just realized I did not put in the description below the name of these pencils. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, thank you, Christine. It was so sweet. I will say what pencils I'm using as we go along. In fact, I'll read the pencils that are in here. So if you're following along, you can grab them out. When I am done with this stream, I'll go back, and I forgot that was something I was going to do. I will put the names of these pencils in the description below, so that if you're following along later. Sounds good, Shannon. But yeah, so lots of exciting things happening, new stickers, new opportunities. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it all, but I know that this means some cool, fun, exciting stuff for you as well. And I'm hoping with all of this, like, if you guys have questions about products or things that are coming up, I'll as things roll out, I'll have more information for y'all. So you'll have a little bit of a behind the scenes connection for things that are coming out or things that are going to be happening. And it's just, It's so super exciting. It has been, I keep mentioning that I've just been crazy busy these last couple weeks, but I have another kind of secret side project that's hopefully going to turn out to be really cool. And I had the meeting and I have all this other stuff. And so it's just like, schedule has been slammed, but in a good way, in a very good way. But yes, so these were a wonderful gift from Christine, and we are going to do a 12 pencil challenge, and we are going to, that's the thing, I have, short of when they arrived, I sharpened them, and I briefly tested them out on some line paper, but it was just because I wanted to feel, oh, you missed the excitement. Okay, recap for Shannon. So, actually, Shannon, you'll be happy about this. Gel pens. It's the whole Ain Art set with all the gel pens and the refills and the coloring page. So that was one announcement. Announcement number 2 was, hi Smurf, welcome. And if I missed anyone, I apologize. Secret Squirrels. It was such a surprise. I wasn't expecting it at all. Oh gosh, they're secret squirrels. The second announcement was there's going to be a new sticker in the Etsy store next month. And the third announcement was I had a super exciting meeting with some of the bigwigs and the CEO over at Arteza. And that's going to mean lots of kind of information and more giveaways in the future for you all, including possible gift card giveaways. So just stay tuned for all of it. You know, make sure that you're subscribed so you follow everything on there, and I'll try and keep you all updated as much as possible. When there's going to be new events happening, I'll let you know. There's going to be some new campaigns starting. It's just not anything I ever imagined I would get to the stage of, but this is just super exciting. Super exciting. Okay, so yes, this is, oh, thanks, Christine. So yeah, we're going to start up. These are the Derwent Lightfast. I have never used them before, short of just scribbling them slightly on the paper to see how they felt. But then I was like, nope, we're not going to do any more. Oh, you're more fancy. Got it. But it's not just for me. It's, oh, I should make a pencil snap sticker. That's a good idea, Ev. All right, next sticker will be a pencil snap sticker, and it'll be dedicated to you. But we are going to do our entire page with just the 12 pencils. I haven't used these. I'm only allowing myself the 12 pencils and the Caran d'Ache blender. I'm not even using my handy dandy white Prismacolor. I swallowed a bunch of air when I was saying all that. I got excited to tell you all. Thanks, Carol. But it's not just fancy for me. It's going to be fancy for you guys too. This is going to be good for everyone. So the book that we are, hi Ashley, how are you? You're voting for unicorn stickers? Tanya, there is a unicorn sticker. In fact, let me grab, for those of you that don't know, I do have an Etsy. And on my Etsy, there is a handful of, sorry, I'm getting out the sticker box right now. There are coloring pages, but there are also stickers. So for those of you that don't know, let me see, I'm gonna find the unicorn sticker, because there is one. I have enough in here that there's not, I keep them all in these little tins for sorting, but we need all unicorn stickers. So there's that one. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. So we have the rainbow wind chime here. We're just gonna, do a quick detour. That is the pencil wind chime. For those of you Aussies who like Tim Tams, this definitely isn't specifically Tim Tams or a Tim Tam Slam mug. It's, generic chocolate cookie. Hi, Mercy. There's also the Galaxy Cat, and these are actually really nice quality stickers. I put them on my cup, and I've washed this thing like a million times, and they are absolutely just fine on there. We have I actually sent out a couple orders for him today. Needs all the unicorns, right? We have the mandala sticker, and you can type in, oh, there you go. We got the exclamation point Etsy. It's already there. Thanks, Nightbot. We've got the, want to see little Emily's hand? They're doing something else right now. We have this rainbow fish, and then we have a holographic rainbow trout. So there's no shortage of rainbow stickers by any means. We have, this one is the last of just a couple of these. I used to get the stickers made elsewhere, so this one is slightly different material, but this one is a holographic octopus sticker, actually based off of one of the coloring pages that are available in my store. And then there is the Sleepy Kitty, and there's the Flower Kitty. We haven't done a little walkthrough of the stickers in a while. Let's see. And then we've got the holographic teapot and regular teapot. This one is regular and holographic, so you could choose. So there's that one. Ah, thank you. I like my stickers. We have this one only has a couple left. The unicorn's coming. I don't remember which one I've got it in. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Go figure. It's the last box. We have only like 4 left of the Apple Fairy House. This is also in the different material like the octopus one. This one is a little frog. So if you like frogs. And then this one is Tanya. It's the unicorn sticker. That one's the unicorn sticker. And then I had a couple stickers that I was mailing out today. Hang on. Oh, I'm dropping boxes everywhere because I also have boxes that have like business cards and everything like that. Right? The frog's so cute. This one it's labeled technically under a Victorian dress, but if anybody has seen Gone with the Wind, they'll recognize that dress. This one has probably been my best-selling sticker. I've actually had to reorder this one. Holographic Mushroom Fairy House sticker. And then, lastly, every sticker order gets, comes with a little Emily Illustrator logo sticker. And if you get 2 or more stickers, or you get a sticker from one of our events, you get the little mini butterfly sticker. So there's a lot of stickers, and then we're gonna have a new one coming up. So yeah, anyway, they're all over on my Etsy, so you can check them out there. Rebecca, I'm so glad. Yeah, Rebecca was one of our giveaway winners. And then another thing came in. Thanks for that. So anyway, what do you say we get started with some coloring? Oh, Christine, thank you. Pickle. I do have that one, actually. I still have that one. That is a mini one. This one used to be the small one that I would send out. But the problem is if you're not here at the lives, it might not make any sense. But way back when, before I started drinking tea correctly, our lovely, lovely Lozzie, who is able to make it here every now and then, informed me of how horrendous of a thing it is to heat up your tea water in the microwave. So this one was a tea Yeah, there you go. So we have another mini that is the teacup in the microwave. Like I said, if you're not in the stream and I threw that in randomly in the thing, you'd be like, why on earth is there a teacup in the microwave? Right? Yeah, Lozzie's got her own command. No, not the microwave. But I'll have you all know, I do not do that anymore. I have a legitimate teapot and I even do loose leaf tea. I don't even do tea bags, right? I know, she's been so busy. So if I made anyone cringe with that, you know what? I'm not sorry. It's classic. It's classic. But yeah, that one was fun. But yeah, teacup in the microwave. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this. Like I said, we are doing our 12 pencil challenge today using the 12 set of the Derwent Lightfast. I will say what pencils I'm using, but at the end of stream, because I forgot to do it, I will add in the name of all 12 pencils in the description below if you have bigger sets and you want to follow along with this. So the book that we are coloring is Twilight Garden by, I can't talk, words are hard, exclamation point words. Right, Tanya? Yeah, I found that one out. No, we do tea the proper way now. We got a kettle, we got everything, we're good. So Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle, and I always like the way that you pronounce her name, Tanya. Like it sounds like it's the proper way how I should pronounce it rather than just Maria Trolle. So yes, words are hard. So last time we voted on the book and the page, and we're going to do these with the pencils. So what we are going to start with, because the colors that we have, I haven't even swatched these. So I'm just going off kind of what they look like to me. Yeah, I also have Luna and I forget the other one. I can't see the title of it now, but I've got like 3 of her books and I just don't color in these often enough. So we are going to start with natural brown, and then we will use sandstone, and then maybe yellow ochre. I'm not sure. So here's the thing. I have not used these before. I haven't, because it's the proper way. I know it is, but the way you make your R's and your L's, I can't make my mouth do that, Tanya. I need pronunciation lessons from you. Like it's like rolling my R's. Like I sound like I'm a purring cat when I try to roll my R's to make it sound like it should be. Like my mouth just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. I can't hardly get English words out half the time. I mean, honestly. Whew. All right, so I haven't blended with these before. I assume they'll work the same, but everybody just like a purring. It's what it sounds like. And then I end up like drooling on I don't know. It's a mess. You don't want to see me try to attempt accents. Like if I go to a foreign country where I've got to speak their language, they're just going to look at me and be like, this woman is insane. Why is she here? I just need to bring an interpreter with me. Tanya, you speak other languages. If I ever go travel the world, will you come with me? Huh? I need you, Tanya. I need you. All right, so we are going to start with a natural brown. Okay, so I'm trying to think, because like I said, I haven't used these in any books before, and I'm trying to think what they feel like. They definitely have a soft feel to them. Let's see, these are wax, right? Okay, awesome, Tanya. Just so you don't need her to talk to animals. Exactly. Well, if I have my unicorn power, that will take care of it. Oh. Lucy, oh, poor mommy. Mommy struggles sometimes. They're oil. Okay. See, I wasn't sure on that. In that case, they are much softer than I would have expected them to be for oil pencils. I like the way they feel, and I like the way they feel in my hand. I prefer a thicker pencil to a thinner pencil. And I just did that review on the Castle Art Golds, which are oil, which I liked, but I might like these more. But I don't know. I've only used one color. I haven't even tried to blend yet. So for those of you that have these, have you tried the Caran d'Ache blender with it? Should it work okay? So it's the squirrels, man. They're shifty. They're shifty squirrels. Oh, they blend well with Loomies. Okay. See, I actually have my Loomies kind of scattered right now because the secret project I'm working on is using the Loomies. So it's like I have the specific colors out. I actually worked on it for a good portion of today. I told Steve, I was just like, all right, I need to stop working on this at some point so that my hand isn't like totally stiff when it comes to stream. So I put it away like about 2 hours beforehand, ate dinner, got ready, etc. I won't need a blender? Okay, all right. Well, we're starting with this brown because there's no like bright orange. And truth be told, like foxes aren't just orange. The cutest little Instagram fox account is Juniper Fox, and it's absolutely adorable. And she has white foxes. She's had gray foxes. She's had black foxes. She's got the traditional orange foxes. Like there are all kinds of colors. I have the full set of Loomies and almost all the Lightfast. I'm getting those little by little open stock. Oh, awesome, Christine. I'll just leave this chicken here. Wait. Did I miss a story about a rooster or a chicken? Tanya, was there a rooster or a chicken that attacked you? I mean, I heard about the snake in the pool thing, but yeah, I'm a little concerned. Honestly, there's just a lot of exciting stuff happening right now, and at some point I'll get to the stage where I can share it all with you, but I'm just not there yet. And you guys know how much I like to talk. So like not telling you about everything going on that has even like a minuscule amount to do with like art stuff is just like killing me, man. Like when I had meeting. I wanted to like go into Discord. I'd be like, guys, guess what? But that wasn't exactly professional. Wait, what? What are we waiting? Oh, I guess it would help if I zoomed in too. Maybe. So that could be a good reason why streaming is a good thing. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. See, that's why this is the perfect place for me, because I stream and I mean, it's all me. I'm just, talking a ton. Sorry, not sorry. What did I miss? What is the chicken story? Oh, nice, Yana. Okay. Yes, it is. It's adorable. Yeah, Maria Trolle. The link is in the description below if you want to check it out. She's got a bunch of books. It's interesting too. She has some backgrounds, like pages that have black backgrounds. So it's definitely mixes it up. What, Christine? I didn't know that. No, it's brand new. What is this, Phoebe? That's brand new information. Oh man, I'm liking how they feel so far. We're getting close to grabbing another color here, so we'll have to see. But they are probably the softest oil pencil that I've tried. Like, you know what I need to test these out against? Because the price point is pretty close to the same. I think to do these justice for a good comparison, I would need to compare these to Pablo's. Her duck impersonation sounds like a chicken. Her cow sounds like it's dying. Her turkey, also a chicken. although, wait a minute, Pablo's aren't strictly oil though, are they? They have some wax in it. Okay, what is a strictly oil pencil that we could compare these to that's like the same high level? Pickle gets chased by chickens? Oh no! My turkey was great. You got attacked by goats? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put this one upside down. Here, we can switch to this. And I'm going to put these upside down, the ones that we're using, and then that way we know what we've grabbed so far. Of course, I mean, it's not like it's not like there's a big question mark of what we're using. Oh my gosh, duh. Polychromos. It's because I've got Karen Dash brain right now. I've been using those all week. Oh, you compare Lightfast to nothing. Polychromos. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't think of Polychromos. I'm having a duh moment here. Good night, Dawn. Thank you for being here. If I was a turkey, I would totally have gone towards it. Okay, so like I said, I already sharpened these, so they're good to go. But now we're going to use Sandstone. Oh, that's nice. That's not really giving me any resistance at all. That's really nice. Okay. All right. I think I'm still going to have to test them out with the blender, though, just to see what it is. Have a great alternative is Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor. Wait. You're saying that these are almost equivalent to a Lyra? It's not that I consider Lyra a budget pencil, but excuse me, hiccup. But really, Lyra's? Oh, no, you're good. This is good. I like the challenge. I mean, you guys know me. One of my favorite sets is the Ergosoft, which only has 36. Besides, this is good because I can test them out, and then that way I can start saving up for the bigger set. Bob gave his turkeys away. I'm so upset. No free Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, no. My parents had turkey once, and then Steve and I, as a joke, we had named them Thanksgiving and Turkey. What I didn't know is that my parents had planned on them being for Thanksgiving and turkey, or not Thanksgiving. Sorry, we named them Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I didn't know that they had planned to have them for Thanksgiving and Christmas because there were two of them. And I went, oh no. Or 30s. I don't know what the next one up is. Hi, Ariane, how are you? Yeah, see, there you go. See, next time I place a Blick order, I'll have to add in a couple of those. Okay, so far I'm liking them. I haven't pressed much harder yet though, because we're going pretty light. I don't know, just from the feel of them, I might like these better than Polychromos. I mean, there's definitely a big price difference for sure. I mean, the full, that's the thing, is that you get 120 of the Polychromos for like, what is it? It's like 100, Let's see, or a double Kirby page with 24 polys. There you go. Oh, nice, Christine. I'm trying to think of how much the Faber-Castells are. I'm drawing a blank, but I mean, because the 100 set of the Derwents, I was looking at them today, are like 300 something. So polys are definitely a cheaper price point. I would love to know what is like the recipe, as you know, what puts it at that higher price point. Oh no, Ev, that's awful. Good night, Palma. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, I could never own an animal as a pet and then eat it. I can't. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not, you know, and we've had conversations with the kids about, you know, what it is that they're eating so that they understand, but if I grow attached to something, I can't put salt on it. Wait. Oh, the polychromos. Wait, are you talking about the polychromos for 179? That sounds about right. Wait, what, Christine? I feel like I'm missing something. You put your bird? Wait, do you have a pet bird? And like you give it kisses? I need more information on this bird situation. Okay, this is turning out really pretty. And these are so smooth. Okay, gosh, no wonder you guys have talked about these so much. Like I said, I had used these just briefly on just some line paper I had, like a notebook pad, because I had been taking notes earlier that day in a meeting. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I was just like, no, we're going to wait till we get it to a book. And it's so nice. Oh, you have 8 pet birds. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes much more sense. Yeah, they really are, Tanya. Like, I don't know. Like, I might need to plan ahead for these Derwents. All right, we're gonna use brown ochre. We're gonna fill in the rest. Now, this was just the first flavor. Now, I'm talking about eating and I'm talking about flavor for pencils. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is just the first layer. Flavor, oh my gosh. All right, so now we're gonna go back and we are going to try our second layer and see how they feel. That makes more sense. Right, Deborah? I'm liking it. We've done 1 layer so far and we've blended some colors. So now we're gonna do layer number 2 and we're gonna see how they feel. All right, so natural brown, pressing a little bit harder. I am not hating this. I am not. Part of me was thinking like, no way can they feel nicer than like my Pablos. But I don't know. Because like I said, I've been using them on that project that I'm working on, mostly because of the light fastness. But oh yeah, oh my gosh. I was just like, because of light fastness, and then it popped in my head and I was like, oh, I wonder what the light fastness rating of this is. But the names are literally light fast. Like I'm telling you guys, like my brain is not working correctly today. I'm like, oh, I wonder how light fast these light fast pencils are. yeah, Pickle. Can't you tell? I'm completely miserable right now. Oh my gosh. Like I said, we're doing the second layer now, and I am going to test it with the Caran d'Ache blender because I want to see what they do. I want to see if the saturation goes up. Words are hard. They're so hard. Okay. Almost done with second layer of this one. Okay. Now we're going to go in with the, what was this called again? This one was Sandstone. Wait, these say made in Britain. What other like high-end pencil brand do we know that's made in Britain? Like a lot of them are like what? We've got Germany. Is this the only like high-end brand that has made in Britain on it? Faber-Castell Black Edition and Brute Fender Macarons, ready to put them up and go get my Lightfast, as you should. But wait a minute. Now I need to know, Christine, what are the Faber-Castell Black Edition? I've never heard of those. Gosh, I feel like I'm out of the loop, man. Okay, so second layer. After we're done with the head, we'll move on to a flower, like one of these. What are these? Like peonies? I feel like these are peonies. We thinking peonies? Oh, nice. Well, Pickle, I know that. I'm talking about pencils. Oh my gosh. You crack me up, lady. I'd love to go there someday. That was kind of like on my list. I was going to do like round robin, like go to Scotland and go to Britain. But I'm telling you, there just wasn't enough time. Okay, cool. Actually, Christine, are you part of the Discord? Because I'll be honest, I won't remember where in chat this is. And so if you're in Discord, you can put them in the deals section and I can pull it up there. Or you can message it to me because I will lose it and I will not know where to go back in chat, if I'm being perfectly honest. See, and I really like that the barrel is thicker on it. Like I like a nice, realizing what I was just about to say sounds questionable. All right, I'm going to preface this with, this is an adult coloring channel. First of all, adult, but also we're talking about pencils. I like a thicker barrel. Like the way... I like a thicker barrel in my hand, the way I'm holding. That's not coming out right. But I prefer a thicker pencil over a thinner pencil. Oh yeah, Discord, yeah. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I'll take a look at that. I was feeling like Nerdy Crafter there for a minute when she accidentally slips into something that an adult coloring channel. All right. Here we go. All right. I heard it in my head. I did agreed, Evelyn. I heard it in my head. It was weird. Honestly, you want to experience what the UK really has, just watch the UK shameless. Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. Brown ochre. Actually, there is so much over there that I just did not get to see that I would like to see. Like, I want to go to the Doctor Who experience, but that was all the way down. I think it was in Glasgow actually, but I was up north, and so there was no getting down there. All right, let's see. I'm thinking we have a green. What is this? Is this purple or blue? This is violet. Okay, so normally I'd probably grab a blue, but we're gonna grab a green in this one. This is Mallard green. Wait, what did Mona say? Yeah, I did. I stumbled completely over that. Oh, flame is orange if you have flame. No, the orangest one. So for those of you that have the sets, what I've got are sun yellow, yellow ochre, sandstone, salmon, scarlet, violet, ultramarine, or no, what does that say? That says mid ultramarine. And then this one is mallard green, and then natural brown, brown ochre, black, and then I think this is just white. See, I like that. It's just black, it's just white. It's not like eggshell, whatever else. I was trying to explain. I think we... Ooh, mallard green. Is mallard green your favorite? See, I haven't swatched any of these, so I'm just going off of like the barrel. Oh my gosh, that's so... Is pigmenty a word? Is that a word when saying that they're so pigmenty? There's a lot of pigment. If it's not a word, I'm making it a word. Pigmenty is a word now, just so we're aware. We mostly live like sardines in small houses. We don't know the Queen, and most of us know nothing about London. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, if I was gonna go, I'd want to definitely like be the tourist and go to, you know, all of the touristy things. But then on the other hand, it's like you don't want to be a tourist because you know they're just gonna shake their head at you. Oh, okay. Definitely, Blick replaced it with a new one. Gotcha. I have a broken flame if you... Oh, I got you, but they replaced it. I got you. Sorry. I read the bottom part first. And so just for those of you that know, when I look at chat, I tend to read top to bottom. So if you say something up top and then someone references, like I'll go and search for it. But also if I miss it, I promise it's not on purpose. You see how hard a time I have just speaking. Imagine how much I struggle when I actually read. Pickle, what do you mean you don't know the Queen? Let's see, sandstone. But Yeah, probably the most I know about the UK in general is everything I learned from Doctor Who. That's not true, Britain. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I know that there's definitely different kind of accents for sure based on the region. The region. I can't word. Hi, Yasmin. How are you? Okay. So this is probably about like my 4th layer, and it definitely feels a little slick, but I think that has to do with the fact that they're oil. They're not wax pencils. So it's like part of me wants them to be like wax pencils. Okay, we are going to, hang on, I'm gonna give this quick little sharpen. And then we are going to, I wanna see what the blender does. All right, so I'm using the Caran d'Ache blender. I like that. See, as suspected. That's so nice. So it's called a blender, but what it really does is it burnishes the paper and it eliminates the tooth of the page, so it kind of gets rid of that white. You guys headed to bed?
Yep.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Get some sleep. Love you, buddy.
Well, me too.
Okay. So for those of you that don't know, those are my 2 kiddos. They usually come in and say goodnight when they go to bed at 9 o'clock. It is now summertime here. They are officially out of school. So yeah, good times. I mean, it's Friday anyway, and they usually come in. Aw, I'll tell them you said that. But yeah, they usually come in here right before bedtime. But yeah, little Emily chose the question of the day today. So if you are new in here and haven't answered yet, little Emily heard the question of the day today was, if you were a unicorn, what would your special power be? And since she asked a question, we'll probably have little Steve ask the question on the next one. Okay, can I just interject here and interject in my own conversation? This is friggin' gorgeous. Like, oh, you don't like it? Really? I heard that it's the same formula, but it's just that it's in a barrel. The remainder of my Caran d'Ache stash, Caran d'Ache stash, is this here. And then I've got a few like stragglers in some cases. But once this is gone, I'm gonna have to force myself to use the pencils. Oh, I'm so glad. For those of you that don't know, and you can see it over on Ev's channel, the kids drew some pictures and we put it all together and we made a mug with all of their drawings for her birthday. So they drew some of her favorite things. They drew Rigsy and Kitty and all the other things. Okay, this is friggin' amazing. Brenda Lou says my superpower would be all dessert. Oh, Brenda Lou, I love that. I like the way you think. Answer, little Emily, power of photographic memory. Oh, I like that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I love these ones. Okay, look at that blend. Like, I can't even... That's amazing. Okay, so we've done this. Now, obviously, like, we did fur, but it wasn't like I did, like, any flicking or anything like that. We just kind of did a solid thing. And this is gonna look really pretty when it's all the way throughout. You would kick your new neighbors out. Oh. Right? So I've been sharpening it in this, and I can watch because I can see too, and I know just how long to put it in here because it doesn't have an auto stop. But then when I see all the little shaved bits of the blender in there, I just go, oh, like I feel like, how do you sharpen these ones? Well, there you go. So here, let me zoom out real quick and I'll show it to you here. So this one is the battery powered sharpener from Arteza. It's all decked up with our handy dandy stickers here. But for this one, I put it in the bigger one here because I like the shorter sharpen. So I open it here and then I'll just pop it in for a couple seconds and it gets a nice little sharp point. If I'm not using this, then I will use my handheld sharpener here. And I believe the links for both these sharpeners are in the description below. This one is the Staedtler Norris sharpener. And again, I'll use the larger hole because it makes this area shorter. If I use the smaller hole, you have more of it sharpened. So I feel like with the shorter distance, it's less likely to snap. Hi, Anissa. How are you? Renee, hello. She says, my superpower would be not to get hurt over stupid things. Well, like hurt over as in feelings hurt, or as in you just tripped over that rock for the 20 millionth time, because I definitely haven't done that before. I definitely wasn't the person who slipped in a patch of mud about this big and broke her ankle 4 hours after she found out I was pregnant. Nope, I didn't do that. And I definitely didn't hit my toe on the corner of the wall and break that toe. So, you know, I would say that's called getting hurt over stupid things. Oh no, Christine! You never sharpen your full blender? See, for me, I need it at a fine point when I'm blending really teeny tiny spots. Both, lol. There you go. Let's see. And my Derwent sharpener and my color soft panels. All right, you need to go have a chat with her and be like, hey, give me my stuff. Why are they not making those blenders anymore? I don't remember why, actually. I don't remember. I just know that they're not, and it's super, super sad. You broke your toe slipping on TC, or fall off a sidewalk with a camera, or in my case, trip over a bike rack with a camera in the middle of a Dia de los Muertos, very somber walk, and crash to the ground and make all kinds of noise. I don't remember why they switched it. It's probably because they were trying to solve the problem of a lot of people getting upset because these were always breaking, but I don't know. It was worth it to me. These are fantastic. Okay, so here's the question. Here are our pencils that we have. These are the color choices that we have. Now, when I think peony, I think probably pink. So we could do, and I'm gonna let you all choose. Yeah, the bike rack. I friggin' flipped over the whole thing and the camera hit first. She was in the hospital for an emergency surgery and boyfriend left her with nothing to do in the oh, okay. Or slapping yourself in the eye trying to get a gnat. I'm not gonna lie, Tanya, I actually hit myself in the face yesterday trying to get a fly out of my face. So you're not alone in that one. Okay, so here's our 2 flower options that we're gonna choose from, okay? So we have, and this one will probably be the more difficult one to blend. So we have Scarlet and Salmon for a flower color, or we can do the Violet and Mid Ultramarine. So do you guys wanna do kind of a reddish flower or a purpley bluish flower? I'm gonna let you choose. First one I see is what we'll do. Oh, that's awesome, Christine. It's so nice when you have more people like in real life that are interested in it. You know, I didn't even look at this book. What is in this book? Oh, okay. So it just talks about more of their products. See, I'm gonna have to make a list of all these colors that I want. Purpley bluish. Oh, Scarlet. Nope, Scarlet was the first one. All right, Maylin, you are quick. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Same day I found my kitty cat that I wasn't. You found a kitty cat? Aw, just gotta sneak it in. Okay, so we're gonna do this bigger peony here. Okay. And let's see. We're gonna have to get creative with these blends, but I think we can do it. So let's just start with some of these petals here. We're gonna go with Scarlet. And I think when it comes to, you know, I'm gonna sharpen this to a finer point. I'm actually gonna use my Doll 133 here. You did. Yeah, see? 12 pencil challenge. It's totally doable. All right, so we're gonna start with Scarlet, and we are gonna do some flicks kind of up. We're gonna make this work. So when you're using these 2 colors, normally if I was doing something like this and the salmon was gonna be my highlight color, I would definitely have a middle color, but we only have 2 of the red colors. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go a little bit darker at the bottom, and then we're gonna take advantage of lightening it and basically giving ourselves a middle color. So pressure is gonna be the key to using this. And it's the same thing if you ever do like the 1 pencil challenge, which I've done. I used a Prismacolor Tuscan Red. That was an interesting one. Do not encourage her to steal the neighbor's cat. Shh, nonsense. That kitty walked away because Tanya probably wasn't speaking cat. Oh, that's awesome, Christine. That's so awesome. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit heavier at the base of where this petal is. Since it's overlapped anyway, that's where it would be the darkest. And we're gonna make the top be the lightest part. Okay, so heavier at the base and lighter as we go out. We're kind of doing flicks a little bit, but this is just gonna be the first layer. So now what we're gonna do You were meowing at the cat. She came to me. Well, my yard, but close enough. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. It's funny. It's like, let's see, we're going to use Salmon. We had a stray cat literally just end up on our doorstep. My sisters were like, oh my gosh, you like have an aura about you. Stray cats just know to come to you. Oh, wow. That is really light. That is really light. You know, the real challenge would be, since you have a salmon and a brown and some lighter brown colors, I almost wonder if we could do skin tone with this. We were building trust. Shouldn't meow around cats. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'll have to see it. Is that one posted? Like, I don't know if you have an Instagram or not, or if it's in Discord. All right, so now we're going to use Scarlet again. And for those of you who don't know, we do have a Discord where you can join, kind of keep the conversation going. After the live stream, you can post all kinds of stuff in there. It's unlike a Facebook group in the sense where there are different channels, so you can talk about food, pets, all that kind of stuff. I made some yummy pad thai the other day, so I posted that in the food channel. There's even a Doctor Who channel and a Harry Potter channel. I'm not over this autocorrect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use the Scarlet a little bit more. And then we're gonna go back with the Salmon. I'm gonna press a little bit harder. It's a lot lighter than I anticipated. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more pinky, but it's okay. We're making it work. I think we're gonna end up grabbing some purple anyway for kind of the sides to get a little bit of color variation here. So we're gonna grab the violet and we're gonna do a little bit of that on the side. It definitely has that kind of glossy feel to it when you build up enough layers that oil pencils do. It's really interesting. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit just on the left side of it. Here we go. And it just adds a little bit of depth. Okay, let's do a couple more petals. You're turning violet, Violet, exactly. Hi, Loretta, how are you? All I saw was Jason Momoa. Is it bad, Loretta, that I read Jason Momoa before I saw who was typing it? I just saw Jason. I was like, wait, what? All right, let's go ahead and use our Scarlet. Okay. But yeah, so for those of you that maybe missed some of the announcements earlier, we had some super cool gel pens from the wonderful Evelyn. We're going to be having a new sticker come out in June. And I had a meeting with some of the Arteza bigwigs, which is going to mean more possible giveaways in the future and some hopefully inside information on products and everything. So it's going to be, we've got a lot of just awesome stuff coming up on the channel. So I hate to sound cliche, but stay tuned. Hi, Julie. How are you? This is super fun though. We'll do one more day of this on Monday, and then we will do something new. Or not on Monday, sorry. We don't do Mondays anymore. On Wednesday, we'll continue this on Wednesday, and then we'll do something new on Friday again next week. How are you, Julie? Okay. I wonder, I'm kind of curious how the white goes on top of this, but I can't expect it to go like the Prismacolors. Okay, so that's the Scarlet. Aw, sounds good, Julie. It's always kind of nice to just relax and hop into bed and watch some TV. Truth be told, I've been doing a Johnny Depp movie marathon. And the last one, I stopped because it was bedtime. But the last one I was watching last night was, I realized, like, I know Edward's, you should, Christine, it's fun. I know Edward Scissorhands and I know like what goes on it, but I had to think about it and I've never actually watched Edward Scissorhands. So I was watching that. Yeah, bed and live chat. See, there you go. Oh, yes, get some rest. Thank you so much for being here, Pickle. No, that's right. Oh, exciting. That's right. I saw in chat. Didn't you say she wanted sushi for her birthday? That's so funny. But funny in a good thing. It's good she's open to trying new things. All right. So now we're going to do violet. Truth be told, the pad thai that I made, I've never really had sriracha before, and the recipe called for it. So I just put it in it because that's what it called for. I don't do spicy, so... Oh, sounds good, Christine. I don't do spicy, and of course Steve was just like, this isn't spicy, and of course in the meantime I'm like, my mouth is burning. So I want to make it again, but this time I'm not going to put the sriracha because the kids also didn't like the spicy, so I'm hoping that will help. So yeah, we're going to do it again this week, I think. All right, so now we're going to do Scarlet. Ooh, Botanicum or Nightfall? Oh, that's a good question. I know Shannon and Tanya, they know the Maria Trolle one's pretty good. I say that you just go through there and find your favorite page. Yeah, see, that was my mistake. Because if I think about it, when I order pad thai, you know, if we're getting like takeout or something, it's never spicy. So I was just like, I don't like spicy. I just don't. It doesn't work well. I watch, the kids like to watch, there's a YouTube channel called Crunch Bros, and it's a dad and his son, and sometimes they do like roulette challenges, but sometimes he'll do like spicy challenges too, and so the kids were having fun watching him eat the spicy stuff while we had the spicy pad thai. Shannon says Nightfall. Right? They're all great. I wouldn't say that I have a favorite yet. I mean, I've had these Maria Trolle books like for a while, and I think I've only colored one page. I think a lot of times it's because I will default to Johanna. All right, so we are going to finish this last petal here, and then we're going to move over and do some leaves because we got to figure out what to do with our green since we only have one green. Oh, I like it, Julie. The China White. Let's see, what did Yana say? Hang on, let me go up real quick. Oh, it's the Chinese white. It's so the Chinese white, is that, I remember someone talking about it. Is that, what brand is the Chinese white? Is that a Derwent? I was thinking about that the other day, actually, and I couldn't think of what the brand was. Oh my gosh, that's all, folks. I can't talk. I tried to say botanicum. Oh my gosh, exclamation point words. I had botanicum type, but changed it. Gotcha, okay. I will include the Chinese white from the Derwent. I actually love the whole bean soft white more, but I'll stick with the Derwent. So the Chinese white, which Derwent is that with the Lightfast, or which Derwent is it? Derwent drawing. Oh. Wait, is the Chinese white in the Derwent drawing? Because I have the Derwent drawing. Maybe I just didn't use it. Okay, so we're just using Salmon. And then, like I said, we're going to move to doing some leaves. So I want to try and use all of the colors here. Get it? Okay. Hang on. Let me grab it real quick. I think I have it right here. Oh yeah, perfect. It's right here. Sitting on top of the color soft, actually. I have them in a tin here. Okay. Let me grab my earbuds. Okay. So Nightfall, or no, wait, this is Twilight Garden. Hang on, not Nightfall. What are the other ones I have? I have Luna and Nightfall. Yeah, Luna and Nightfall. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, here it is, Chinese white. Okay. See, that's what I like about the Derwents, is just how thick they are. Let's try white up here. I think it's because I'm using it over the top of oil. Like, it's just got a really glossy feeling. The Derwent drawing, are these wax or are these wax or oil? I have heard a lot of good things about the Chinese white though. Okay, so we're gonna keep using this Scarlet here. And we're gonna fill in a little bit. We're gonna go really light. Okay, let's grab our purple, or sorry, violet. Turn in violet, violet. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit here where this overlaps. Here we go. All right, let's use our blender. The way that kind of moves that around though, that's interesting. It just really ups the vibrancy on that. I'll look up a chat here in just a second. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Nice. All my hardback coloring books and almost all my coloring in general packed away in totes sitting in my living room stacked up. Well, hopefully whenever you get moved, you'll be able to get them all out. Right? See, there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom on out for a second. Gosh, look at how those are blending. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do this leaf right here, because we're gonna need to figure out how to do this leaf with only one green. So we have one green. Let's get the yellow ochre and maybe the white. All right, so let's start with the green. And this is the Mallard green. Ooh, that is a pretty green. I definitely feel like I would use this green like a lot. Okay. So I'm just gonna go really lightly. Okay. I find it interesting how they choose their colors for their 12 sets. Like, I wonder why they would think to put a light blue and not like a darker blue. Okay. All right, so we went lightly all the way up. We're gonna go darker at the base. I mean, it is possible to do things with just one color. You don't need multiples, but then it definitely, you got that whole monochrome palette going for you. All right, so let's do yellow ochre. Not quite the blend I want yet. There we go. Okay, and then nice. The 12 set, yeah, this one's the 12 set right here. So colors that we have in it are the sun yellow. Let's zoom out just a little bit. So we have the sun yellow, we have yellow ochre, we've got the sandstone, we've got, let's see, the white is here. We've got the salmon, scarlet, violet, mid ultramarine. We've got the mallard green, the natural brown, the brown ochre, the black, and the white. And I'll put all the names of these colors in the description when I'm all done as well. Let's see, you know what we should do? Let's get the blue, actually. We're gonna get mid ultramarine. And we are gonna go over that area there, because when you put yellow on top of blue, what do you get? You get green. There we go. All right, so now let's grab the yellow ochre. Okay, see, and now putting this yellow ochre over the top of that blue, it's giving us a little bit of a green, so that's good. Feel like we need to get a little bit of red on this leaf as well. So let's do scarlet. Probably help if I zoom back in a little bit, professional streamer here. Okay, so a little bit of scarlet. Just there, we're going kind of lightly. I don't want it to be too bright red. Okay. A little bit there. Okay, let's get our greens. Go over the red just a little bit. Yeah, that's totally doable. I like that. All right, let's do this stem just a little bit. And we're gonna do mallard green. Doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same as the leaf. Okay, we're gonna fill in these areas here. Let's see, where does this one go to? I think it goes to there. There we go. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so yellow ochre. Right there. You know what? We are gonna use the blue because it's hard to connect these two. Okay, a little bit of blue. Here we go. That's not too bad. Oh, we have a butterfly up here too. Well, we also have these. What are these? These are technically called bleeding hearts, aren't they? Well, these are going to be slightly differently colored bleeding hearts. We're going to do violet because we are blazing a trail. We're doing our own thing. Okay. A little bit there, a little bit there. Let's see, let's do this one here. Basically, we are trying to find a color palette for everything here using just those 12. It's weird for me not to have any pink. Yeah, violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Okay. So with this one, again, normally I would reach for a pink, but we're not doing pink. So let's grab salmon. I could see in doing skin tones how helpful salmon would be. It's that nice, just kind of light color that really helps you kind of blend everything out. All right, now let's grab our mid ultramarine. Ooh, nice. It has helio blue reddish and light ultramarine. Red layered with white, true. But it's different with the oil, the way they layer on top of one another. But you know what? Let's do that. Let's challenge that, and let's do something here that has red and white. Because the thing of it is this Scarlet has a bit of an orangey undertone, so it comes out more like an orange than it does a red. But let's try and do that with this bottom part here. So let's use Scarlet. We're gonna go heavier there, and then lighter, heavier and lighter. Okay, and we have our Chinese white here, but I did say that it was only going to be this set and a blender pencil. So now we're going to use our white. I think when I think pink too, like I think more like in the fuchsia. Nothing. No one saw that. Nothing happened. There was nothing there. Okay, we're going to use our blender now. Oh, we didn't use the blender on the green leaf. We need to do that. Here we go. See, I like that. It's so vibrant. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. No snappage here. Exclamation point snap in chat, please. Exclamation. No, you didn't. Nope, no one heard it. No one heard anything. How to use the blender on the green leaf. I don't know. I don't know what any of you are talking about. Someone put exclamation point snap in chat. There was no snappage. I would never do that to these wonderful, brand new, precious pencils. Yeah, see, what snap? I didn't hear a snap. There was no snap. Nothing happened. No one anywhere. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of Mallard green. A bit of Mallard green. There we go. See, no snap here. Is the white in the set not good? It's good. It's just when I layer white on top of something, like a lot of times I will expect it to act like a Prisma white. Unless it's a Prisma white, white is probably the color that I use least in any and all sets. Like I don't hardly ever touch the white in the Ergosoft. I just don't. But I use the white Prismacolor like all the time. So the thing with oil for me is once you build up, especially once you press down hard, once you build up enough layers, it's just kind of slick to go on top. Not gonna lie, Christine, when I first got my Faber-Castells, there were, until I got the case for it, I dropped the entire set probably twice. Thankfully I had carpet. Hi Kara, how are you? Thankfully I had carpet, but I almost used the purple on that, but I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh, which reminds me, so reminder, like I said, there's a new sticker coming in the Etsy store in June. So for those of you that are members, I'll be posting it in the members only section of the community tab here on YouTube, and you will have a discount code for said sticker if that is something that you are interested in. Because I know there have been some new members since we did since last time we had some. Yeah, absolutely. Right? I know. That's the only thing that saved it. Okay, so Scarlet. And we're going to use the white. Okay, let's use a little bit of Mallard green. I do like Mallard green. That is really pretty. Definitely my favorite color out of the 12 set. Okay, let's use our blender. I'm going to sharpen this just real quick. I want a nice fine point on it. Okay. I will say it's interesting because the Caran d'Ache blender actually moves the pigment a little bit. Like that doesn't usually happen with these, but it does. I find that very interesting. Okay, we have another kind of flower down here. So let's work on one of these. And I think I kind of want to do it like a yellowish flower. So I think we definitely will utilize, this is the brown ochre, and we have the sun yellow. So I think that's what we're going to use right now. We also have, it's interesting, we do kind of have a mid color, but it's a small space. We have the yellow ochre, but we're actually going to use the brown ochre and the sun yellow, right? It's so pretty. Okay, that's the next question. With the Derwent Inktense and like the Derwent Lightfast, are the color palettes kind of the same for those of you that have it? Because like, for instance, the Lumis and the Pablos don't have the same color names, but if you get like the watercolor version of the Artisas and the regular version of the Artisas, they do have the same color scheme, color palette. Okay, so brown ochre. Okay. That's what we're gonna start with there. Hang on one second. Fix something real quick. There we go. Okay. They do have some cinnamon. They do have some similar colors. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I am just tripping over my words tonight, all over the place. All right, so we're using brown ochre. Okay. All right, and then I want to grab the sun yellow. I'm gonna go lightly. Ooh, that's a pretty yellow. That's a really pretty. Is there a difference though between the Celine, between the Arteza pencils, the watercolor, and the others? Or are you talking about which ones are you talking about? Okay, so we're gonna use the sun yellow. There we go. Ooh, that's real nice. I like that. That yellow is really bright. Okay, and then we're gonna use brown ochre again. I want to try and do, I think, a little bit different color leaf, because this is clearly a different leaf than the one that we did up top. So we're gonna try and do a slightly different color leaf. How are we gonna do that? I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure it out. Derwent always have different colors, some similar, some different. Gotcha. Oh, the Lightfast and the others. Yeah, because like the Lightfast, I've now discovered are actually oil, so they're going to be different than the Inktense, which is obviously, it's, people would assume that they're watercolor pencils, but Inktense are not. There is the Derwent watercolor pencils though. Okay, so now we're gonna do the brown ochre. There we go. So does anybody have any plans for Memorial Day? We don't really have too many plans. I've been pretty busy lately, and so I promised the kids that I would not do any work on Sunday, which is silly because, you know, you shouldn't. But I gotta be honest, when you are self-employed and you work from home, sometimes it's hard to stop what you're doing, especially when there's deadlines and you're like, well, I could either be stressed on Monday or keep working on it now. But anyway, I promised them that I wasn't going to do any work on Sunday, and then we're going to hang out, and then on Monday we're going to barbecue and we're going to play some games. It'll be good. In fact, little Emily doesn't know it yet, but she has, this summer we're going to be focusing on things they have interests on. And I got her first sewing machine. Again, she doesn't know yet. She's in bed now, so she doesn't hear this. But I got her first sewing machine, and I'm going to give her sewing lessons this summer. So that's going to be a super fun thing that we're going to do together. Visiting my mom and dad. Dad was in the Army, but I'll bring flowers. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. right? Yeah, you just always work. Spider-Man marathon, nice. Okay, so sun yellow. Here we go. All right, let's do a little bit of, right? I know, she's so excited. Her grandmother also sent her like her own sewing box and some materials. So it's gonna be pretty special. And I want my daughter to know how to sew. So many, let's see, we're using natural brown. So many of the girls that I knew, especially when I was like in college, none of them knew how to sew. And I was just like, well, heck, man, my mom taught me, so you better believe it is a skill I will be passing on to my daughter. Oh, let's have a serger and 3 sewing machines. Nice, Maylin. I have 1 sewing machine. My mother, we were at a Black Friday sale when I was 16, and we got it for like 20 bucks. And it has been the best sewing machine, and it still lasts. She offered to, she's like, well, you know, for Christmas, do you want a new sewing machine? I was like, nah, I'm good. I like my sewing machine. It works just fine, and it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that a lot of the sewing machines now, you know, nowadays have on. And it's simple and it gets the job done. And I feel like it's like loyal. I've had it since I was, 16. And so it's like a 20-year-old sewing machine. It's like at this point, I don't want to forsake it. It's made it this far. Right? It absolutely is. Oh, that's awesome, Maylin. Down to 3 sewing machines and a serger. Yeah, my mom has a number of sewing machines. She really likes antique sewing machines. Technically, I have 2 sewing machines, but one is an antique pedal sewing machine. But it's staying with my mother-in-law because it's in a different state. So it lives there, but technically I do have 2. Oh, nice, Christina. Okay, so let's try and do a slightly different colored leaf, shall we? Let's see. Let's start with brown. Yeah, natural brown. Okay. We're going to start with natural brown. Because when you have only 12 and you want to do different colors, you gotta get creative on what colors you're mixing together. This is a really nice brown color too. I like this a lot. Okay, now let's grab the Mallard green. See, I can do the basic. If it's like, say it's a dress and the bodice needs taken in, that's probably a bit past my skills, but like hemming and all of that, like that's easy enough. Nice, Smurf. I love that. I have a singer and I have my mom's singer and my great grandma pedals. Oh, that's amazing, Julie. I love that. I learned to work on cars instead of sewing, but that's okay. Boyfriend knows how to sew. See, there you go. I used to make all my kids' clothes when they were babies and toddlers with my sewing machine, and overlock I used to do the quilting. See, that's awesome. I didn't make the kids' clothes, but a lot of their costumes. I made a lot of their costumes. For instance, at Little Emily's school at the time, they had an olden days thing, and I was able to sew her. Her whole olden days outfit where she had the skirt with the bonnet and apron and all that good stuff. What? That's amazing, Ev. And do hemming by hand, same as stitching skin. See, there you go. Wait a minute. Is that where you've done that before, Yasmin? Yeah, I was teaching her how to hand sew, but this little one, it's just this little sewing machine. And, it's just nice and simple. And I think it'll be a good starter for her to start getting kind of an idea of how it all works. All right. That's awesome, Tracy. See, my mom made ours too. There's just so many good memories with this handmade stuff that my mom made. Growing up, we had, we were a pretty decently sized family, and, not like we were rolling in it by any means. And so one year for Christmas, we had a really good Christmas, and my mom was able to get me and my siblings all American Girl dolls. Like, it was a pretty epic Christmas. But, normally that wouldn't have been a thing. So what she did is she actually has the original, they don't make them anymore, but the original patterns for American Girl doll clothes. And she made us dresses for our dolls and matching dresses for us and everything. The thing of it is she still has those patterns. So next time she comes for a visit, she is bringing those patterns with her, which I think is pretty cool. I love that, Shannon. 2 antique sewing machines. Plus, I had 2 machines of my own. I've given away to family a lot of my mom's sewing machines. They're being loved. Oh, that's awesome. See, there you go. And that's important, Christina. That's important. The easiest thing to start with when you are sewing is probably, in my opinion, a pillowcase. A pillowcase is always nice and easy. I mean, once you've learned the basics of, how to thread your machine and how to make it actually work, a pillowcase is generally the best thing, I think. Okay. You got it for sewing books. There you go. Oh, that's awesome, Maylene. Hold on to those. They don't make them anymore. Oh, you need the plate. Ah, gotcha. All right, I'm going to use the blender. So my sewing machine works great, but you want to know what's funny? Like, I'd call it like ghetto, but it's really, wow, that is a really vibrant green. But it's not really. I mostly am just like, it works, so I see no reason why I need to get a replacement part. On your sewing machine, the little round plastic piece when you put your thread on and it's on the little pole there, and then you slide the little round part on it to hold the thread in place. Okay, well, that piece, I lost that ages ago. I couldn't even tell you when the last time was that I had it. So actually what I do for it now is I have just a hair tie that I wind around it, and it doesn't hinder the thread at all, but I just put it up to it and it works just fine. I was telling my mom about it. She's like, well, can you get a replacement? I'm like, meh, it doesn't need it. The hair tie works just fine. I'm clearly very just like, I like my sewing machine. It does what I need it to do. I don't need no replacement parts. And the funny thing is I didn't really know much about maintaining a sewing machine. So once I started using it more for the kids, I actually looked into it and finally got the oil for it so I could take care of it and maintain it and everything. So my sewing machine's probably a bit more. Oh, a cork. That's good. Let's see. Took one of the machines, so he had a machine of his own. See, I love that. Learned sewing in high school. Right. I'm so sad they don't do home ec anymore. That is legitimately a good thing to do. I'm currently embroidering pillowcases. It was a special request for this Christmas. Hirschner's has the best pillowcases. I wish they come out with sheets too. Oh, that's awesome. We learned, right? I know. And in 8th grade, they had home ec, and that was the last year that my particular school had home ec, which I think is just the silliest thing. There are so many kids that don't know how to cook, don't know how to sew, don't know that you shouldn't take your super hot pan directly from the stove and put it under cold water. Pan warping? What's that? I don't know. I remember that class so well. I loved it so much. I should go, I'm all right, go to various schools. Look, I gotta be honest, I don't have a teaching degree, but I do know how to cook and I do know how to sew. Please let me teach your children so they have basic life skills. Oh, tablecloth, very nice. Yeah, see, home ec in middle school, that was the same thing. I made this little stuffed pig. I think I still have it somewhere. I do remember that I could not do the little elastic tail. That got messed up. I have since obviously learned how to do elastic, but still. My high school was back in the early 1980s. I loved home ec. See, it's amazing. Got her finger. Oh no. See, that's the thing I was a little nervous about little Emily using the sewing machine. But it actually has a safety guard. Actually, you guys want to see it real quick since we're talking sewing machines? Ooh, knocked it over stuff. It's super little and super cute, but it should work for her. And you want to know the funny thing? The brand is Magic Fly. The brand is Magic Fly, which is funny because they're Magic Fly pencils. I'm really curious to know if it's the same company. It has a plate that comes with it. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? But it's super teeny tiny. So this is the bag that you can store it in. It's so little. And I just got it on Amazon. I forget what the word was that I searched for, but it has a pedal for her to use it. But look, see, I haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet. I haven't plugged it in, but this is it, right? And it's got an extra plate that attaches here, and so it comes out like this. But look, it's got the, here, I'm gonna take the plastic off. It got here, and I tucked it away right away because it's a surprise for her, and we're giving it to her later. But it's surprisingly impressive. It's got the metal bobbins and everything. But yeah, and this will fit on her desk in her room, and it's just so little, but it's got It's got everything she needs. I'll probably need to get familiar with it to teach her how to thread it correctly. But yeah, it just sits up like this, and then it's got a little extra plate, so she'll actually have room, right? It's just so little. So it's got, you know, on, off, and it has a pedal, so she can use a foot pedal, right? And it's pink. What's the plate called anyway? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. It's like the extender something or other. But yeah, look, it's Magic Flag, which is just hilarious. There was a purple and white one, but I liked the little pink and kind of teal on it. This one here, I don't know what this is called, but I do know that's where they store the bobbin. Although that plate's plastic. I wish that was metal. But like everything else is metal. A foot plate. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's called the arm. Okay. But yeah, it's super cute, super little. She doesn't know that she has it yet. Her Nana is coming to visit, and so I'm probably going to give it to her right around the time that's happening, because Nana also likes to sew. This is different Nana. But anyway, and so it's something that they can, you know, do together. She could right? Great for small repairs, and it'll help, you know, she can do like little pillowcases or whatever else. Currently, she likes making outfits for her stuffed animals because she wants to be a fashion designer. So I was like, you know what? That's cool. Let's get you a sewing machine, teach you how to sew. You know, whatever the kids want to do, I am all for it. And, you know, because you always hear about like people that learned how to do things early on, and then as adult, they got really good. So I was like, okay, obviously they're young. I'm not making them choose their career right now, but I told them, I was just like, okay, whatever you guys are interested in, it can be anything, absolutely anything. I don't even care. Well, you know, I mean, as long as it's not dangerous, but that's what I want to encourage them to do. So fashion designer, sweet. I'll teach you how to sew. Oh, it's the only thing that's missing. You could probably look up like the manual for it, see if you can find it there. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I think she's just going to go nuts. It's not like Christmas or birthday anything, but, you know, I want to make sure that we're, you know, productive over the summer. I don't want them to be on screens all summer. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to the library. They can pick a fiction and a nonfiction book, and it can be about whatever. Like, I'm not going to force them to choose, you know, like, oh, I want you to learn piano. You have to learn piano. And then they're miserable. No. They can choose whatever they want, and then I'll help them, you know, get interested in it. Right? Can you imagine, Deborah? Right? Famous fashion designer. It'll be up on a shelf. It'll be good. You know, it's a good little starting sewing machine. All right, let's work a little bit more on the fox. I kind of want to work on the fox a little bit more. But yeah, I'm excited to give it to her, but it'll be probably sometime next month. But I think it'll be good. All right, let's use, my throat's a little dry. Let's use a little bit of brown ochre. But yeah, she'll be excited about it. All right. I was going to say, I always say, sorry, I talk a lot, but it's actually kind of good for this kind of thing. Sounds good. Yeah, I have to be up to fix food for a party tomorrow. Well, have fun. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what we've been working on. But now she's moved up to, you know, being able to do sewing machine, because we've actually been practicing the hand stitching. Kara, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Kara. Oh, that was caps. Okay, you got an exclamation point caps hype. There we go. With those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you, Kara. Appreciate that. But yeah, so we've been doing hand stitching for a while. We've done crochet and everything, but I'm like, no, I think it's time. We can, she's old enough now. I think we can step into it. I think she'll enjoy it. It'll be exciting. It'll be good memory. You know, adding to those core memories. Okay. And I actually have some extra material that I was going to make for masks, because the kids had lost some of theirs, but we ended up finding them. So now I've got this extra material that doesn't have a plan, so we might need to make something cute out of that. All right, so I'm just using a little bit of this brown ochre. And I think I still have some of the Maggie and Terios material also. For those of you who don't know, Maggie and Terios is an illustrator. She put out a book called Flowerscape, but she partnered with Joann's and did a special print of fabric. And so I got some of her fabric and made a few things out of them. Oh, for the little sewing machine? I got a crochet pattern book for round and square mandala throws. One looks like a stained glass window. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cute. Yeah, it's just a little sewing machine. I think it'll be right up her alley. It'll fit on her desk, so it'll be good. All right, so we're just gonna be using the brown ochre that I like to sew, so it should be fun. I mean, I'm not like a full-on seamstress. Like, I had a friend who worked at a wedding place, and she had seen me doing some sewing. She's like, well, hey, do you want to be, would you want to, work here as a seamstress, or, being the person that makes alterations? And I was just like, I appreciate the offer, but like, as far as alterations are concerned, like, I know how to hem things. Like, I could not take things in or adjust bodices or anything like that. And like, I know how to sew for me, but like professionally for a business, I'm just like, all right, you got to understand there's going to be some jagged edges here. Like, this is going to be a dress with some personality, all right? Right, Deborah? I have a whole tote that's full of all of my material and my yarn and everything else. Like, I have a bunch of 100% cotton yarn because I like to make washcloths. And so that's always a thing too. We used to make the wow, why can't I read that? Micro-componented components for sewing machine at one point. Also, that's very cool. Ah, gotcha. Sounds good, Celine. One of the favorite projects I actually had was I made a bunch of newborn hats. When I was making them, I'm using the natural brown, by the way. When I was making them, I got to the point where I could do one hat in about 30 minutes. But I made a bunch of newborn hats and then donated them to the newborn, oh my gosh, why can't I, maternity floor? Anyway, I donated them to the hospital for newborns. Oh, nice, Deborah. Well, and I make washcloths for myself too, because the cotton washcloths, it's nice because they have texture enough that you can scrub without damaging a pan. So we only use cloth washcloths on our frying pans and stuff. Oh, he wants to snuggles. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look at it. It's called The Time Between. Is that streaming anywhere? Let's see. The Time Between. It's probably blasphemy using these Lightfast to write a note. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're just using the natural brown here. I've had a few really good projects. I sewed a Alice in Wonderland costume for myself one year because I wanted to be Alice from Alice in Wonderland. But the problem is I was a college student. So you can imagine what the costumes look like for a Alice in Wonderland costume for, an 18-year-old. It's like, okay, well, do you have any costumes that don't show your booty that I could wear? Because this is not a, Alice show your booty costume. It's a, hey, I want to be Alice, just Alice. So I was just like, you know what? I can't find any non-booty Alice costumes, so I'm making my own bootyless costume. How many times can I say booty on the stream without making everyone feel awkward? Just wondering. Oh, nice. That's cool. See, I think I like about the washcloths is that they're just square, so they're just really relaxing. See, exactly, Celine. I think it's so good. She's been interested in cooking more lately too. Like, I'm down with it. Yeah, booty. Oh, man. Okay. All right, so now we're going to use the Sandstone. Right, Marilyn? I mean, I'm sure I had my shorts days, but it's just, sometimes I just don't want to show the booty. I'm just saying. Okay, now that I've made everything super awkward, we're using Sandstone. I was, though, like, I don't know, out of me and my sisters, I was probably The most well-behaved. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check Netflix then. I'm gonna put an N next to it. Check Netflix. I don't know. This year I'm thinking I want to get one of those, you know, those dinosaur inflatable costumes? I want that. And son, you got to learn how to cook and feed yourself because you don't know what kind of wife you'll get. Celine, I love that. That's awesome. Steve does a lot of the cooking, you know, except for those nights where like I'll make something like the pad thai and I'll make something that the whole family can eat. And part of it is because since I make myself gluten-free stuff, like it's just exhausting making multiple dinners. So, you know, Steve will make what him and the kids eat and then I'll make, you know, my own thing. But when it's something that I know is something I can eat, then, you know, I'll make it for the whole family, that kind of thing. Like the pad thai because it used rice noodles. This one is Sandstone. This one is Sandstone. So for the body, we started with natural brown and now I am using Sandstone. And like I said, for those of you watching back, I will add the names of all 12 pencils in the description below. I don't know. No, I think the only one we haven't used yet is black. That way, if you have the larger sets, you can pick it out. Okay, now let's use, what did I use before? I think it was this one. Let's see, brown ochre. Yeah? Is that all the pencils here? Make sure I'm not missing one. Yeah, brown ochre. I wonder where all these specs get the Tyrannosaurus Rex costume. I had a buddy whose neighbor was snowblowing his driveway wearing one. I think you can get them on Amazon. Yeah, I think you can get them on Amazon. Okay, so now we're gonna do brown ochre. They're just so fun. When the pandemic was at its height and, you know, everybody was masked up, there was a video going around about somebody who went grocery shopping wearing the dinosaur costume. I suppose it works. I mean, you're in a dinosaur costume with plastic cover, so, you know, it's going to keep you pretty protected. You're good. You're good. Tyrannosaurus is not an easy word to spell. All right, so now we're going to use natural brown again. We're going to do a second layer. So anybody watching the trial today? Those closing arguments, man, that was something else. I was really hoping they'd come back with a verdict today, but it looks like we'll have to wait. They're going to come back on Tuesday and deliberate some more, but I think they can keep going to Wednesday if they want to. Which is interesting to me. Like the judge had a lot of stipulations for them to follow, but the fact that they didn't think that they were going to get it done in a couple hours tells me that there are some people that aren't entirely sold yet that, you know, don't know what to do. Right? It was good. Any costume description for adults is always, right? It is always like, I just want to be, you know, I want to be derpy, not sexy. Is that an option? See, I like that, Christina. All right, so Sandstone. Like, can't we have like Derpy Alice and like as the Derpy cat costume? I would totally rock a Derpy cat costume. Like I'm gonna like start a petition. Get rid of all the sexy costume for derpy ones. Ah, there you go, Tracy. A sexy T-Rex. Can you imagine? What would that even be? Like, I can't even, I mean, it's probably good that I can't imagine what a sexy T-Rex would be, but like, see, there you go, Deborah. See? Oh my gosh. That's why I just make my costumes. I'll be like, all right, derpy cat. Boom. I'll make a derpy cat costume. There you go. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're just doing little circles here. Circles are always helpful. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and grab the brown ochre again. I can't word, I can't type. It's a mess, Celine. You're in good company. All right, brown ochre. So here's my question. Do you guys want to, I said I was going to keep going on this on Wednesday, but do you guys want to keep going on this on Wednesday? Or did you want to do something else? Let me know. I mean, we could keep going. I think this is going to be really pretty when it's done. Wait, what trial? Really? It's the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial. Defamation lawsuit. Keep going? Okay, sweet. We'll keep going. Okay, let's see. We're going to use the blender. We're going to blend our little buddy here. But yeah, it's the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard defamation lawsuit. It's kind of a hot mess. Sexy egg yolk costume. What even, like, okay, I'm sorry, but that's like, okay, I'm gonna do, maybe this will get flagged for inappropriate comment, okay? Sexy egg yolk costume, okay? So here's the egg white, here's the egg yolk, okay? Here's the person. Person's gonna be wearing a ponytail. I imagine a ponytail. All right, here's the arm. And then, you know, we've got the legs with the little high heels. She looks like an avocado. She looks like an avocado. This is my version of a sexy egg yolk costume. I don't know. Like, okay, here we go. And to make it sexy, we're gonna go, how you doing? How you doing? There we go. With a little shine on the egg yolk. Ta-da! The belly yellow. There you go. It'd be a good Prego costume. I don't know. It's, you know, it's short. It's short. What a prime. This is what we devolve into. We now have now I need a sexy egg yolk costume. Oh my gosh. Oh. You know, whatever. I'm just realizing this looks a lot different here and here. I think I did this differently. We might need to go over the face a little bit more. I don't know, or maybe add a little bit more yellow ochre on the face. I think that's what I need to do. I like it, Celine. Yeah, I think just a little more yellow ochre will balance that out. There we go. There we go, that works. Yeah, not mirroring Aquaman anymore. I'm gonna turn this a little bit because I wanna do a little bit on his back here and I wanna have it be at a comfortable angle. Yeah, that whole thing has just been like, unless they can prove that she was lying, I don't think they can get her for perjury, but they should. The rate that she's been lying. Now it's not only food, but it's sexy food. Wait, what did Deborah say? Favorite part of the trial, where Heard's lawyer reads a tabloid head on the NAS steps. Did I read that right? Yes, you read that very well. Right? Constantly. Oh my gosh. Or when the TMZ guy flipped it around and accused Elaine of her 15 minutes of fame. Like, how is that? How can she think that that's like okay to act like? Like, I don't know. See the video of Amber's witness was telling her lawyer he was going to lie and what? No, I didn't see that. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Yeah, something like that. And she's saying that it's because, you know, because of the whole Johnny Depp thing. But the fact of the matter is, they said that it was she just didn't have the right chemistry with Jason Momoa, which I get. I didn't, you know, really feel it too much when I watched the movie. And I watched the movie before all this went down. Like, I'm tempted to rewatch it just to, now that, you know, we know her better. But on the other hand, like, I don't want to. But on the other hand, like, why should Jason Momoa get punished because his co-star is a nutcase? I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to use... I just kind of want to keep coloring the fox for now. He's super cute. All right, natural brown. I mean, I know that I shouldn't like be as enthralled with the case as I am, because I mean, it's sad. It is that Johnny Depp has to have his, life opened up like this, and the whole situation is just sad. But it's like, it's just like, you just can't look away. It's just, I don't know. Right? And when he asked the judge if he had to answer the question, she's like, yes, you have to answer the questions. It's just been surreal. Like, I don't know. And I think what baffles me the most, that she thinks, like, obviously, after seeing all the evidence for 6 weeks, I am of the opinion that she has been lying a ridiculous amount. And to me, if that is the case, how can she think that it's okay to make up those kind of just like horrific stories that she says that Johnny Depp did to her? Like, I don't understand why she thinks that's okay. And because she does, it just makes me wonder about her state of mind. Like, I can't ever imagine saying those kinds of things. Like, sure, I'll tell my kids little white lies to protect them from, sad things of the world. But like, just a full-blown, just bald-faced lie under oath? Like, I can't even do it. Right? Absolutely. Right? It's just, how can she sleep at night? That's what I want to know. Like, the guilt, man, it would get to me. Like, I can't even, wait, man. Just to live with that, like, seriously. I'm seeing this line here. What is this line? Because like the tail continues here. It must just like kind of curve up. Like, I just feel like you can tell with Johnny Depp, like his vibe is just so much. Her lawyers just seem panicked, honestly. I know it. I was seeing something today where at some point, Amber Heard's lawyers said something about how he's not, they didn't use the word philanthropist, but that's basically what it is, where he donates money or whatever else. But Amber Heard and her friends like mooched off of him for years. Like, her sister moved in and it's just like, oh yeah, he's not a generous man, yada yada. It's just like, hello, he paid for your living expenses for years. I didn't release the op-ed. I just retweeted it the other day on the cross. That's the reason I did the op-ed, right? I know, like, she ended up admitting that it was her. And then, like, at some point she admitted that it was about Johnny Depp. And it's just like, honey, if you're gonna lie, you at least got to keep your story straight. Like, I don't know. Like, I know that the lawyers were hired by her and they're just doing their job. But I feel bad because, like, how many people are going to want to hire them as their lawyers after this? So at some point, they're also convincing the jury because of their career. Like, of course they want to win, but it's just like, who's going to hire him after this? Yeah, exactly. How anyone in the court cannot see how many relationships did, right? And the fact that they're saying, like they were saying at the thing today, that it was because she wanted to leave Johnny Depp, that, that he drug her through the mud and like all of this kind of thing. And it's like, if he was that kind of person, why wouldn't he have treated Winona Ryder and Kate Moss and Vanessa and like all of his previous relationships like that? Like, you ask anybody who's met him and they're just like, he's such a nice guy. He's so generous. He's so considerate. Like, the way Kate Moss described what happened when she fell on the stairs, like it was raining, it was wet. Hi, Allie. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Like the way that Kate Moss described it, it was like he swooped in, like knight in shining armor kind of thing. She said, she slipped and she screamed because she didn't know how she hurt herself. Johnny came running back and picked her up and carried her to the room and, medical attention. Like, that's straight out of a movie. I mean, rain's, falling everywhere and he picks her up and carries her to safety. Like, it's just, I don't understand. Like, why does she think, I don't know. It just baffles me that she thinks she can get away with it. And you can tell in her wording when she answers questions that she is trying not to condemn herself. Like, Johnny doesn't panic like that. Like, if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have to work so hard to not be guilty. It's insane, right, Mercy? Like, I just don't get it. Yeah, it's insane. That's all I can think to say. I'm using brown ochre now. It's crazy. I hope that obviously it'd be great if he won and he got what he wanted from it. But just like they said, like, he's not in it for the money. He is trying to save his reputation and, save the heartache from, for his children. And, it sucks that, her child is probably going to, find out about this and, grow up with it, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I think that he's innocent. And so the fact that his kids are having to go through all of this trauma for nothing because she's just crazy, it's just not fair. Oh, absolutely. Good night, Tracy. Thank you so much for being here. Sounds good, Allie. Like, it baffles me that it's gone as far as it has. I've been watching, I wish I could remember the name of her YouTube right now, but she's usually live when the trial is live too. And it's like a lawyer reacts. Her name's Emily something or other. I can't remember, but I had her on today and it was really interesting to hear her insight as far as like what they should or shouldn't be doing. And she brought up one of the facts that it is outrageously just like out of the norm for them to need to call objections during closing statements. Like, that just says, oh yes, Emily D. Baker, thank you. Yeah. The fact that they have to call for objections during closing statements, it's like, it's not a good thing. Like, it's not a good thing at all. And it's just interesting to hear the commentary along with it. Should buy the rights to Jack Sparrow because he created, right? I know. Well, it's Disney, though. That would be a really hard thing to do for Disney. But I hear there's a rumor that he might be doing a Beetlejuice 2, which could be really cool because then, that's Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton, which could be really cool. That would like put him back on top. Absolutely. Thanks, Smurf. I know I was thought about doing the flowers, but honestly, I really like the fox and I kind of wanted to keep going with it. I mean, we'll get to all of it eventually, but yeah, I was in the mood to keep doing the fox. I mean, that's what he needs after all of this mess is just to, one other big movie role just to bring him right back up on top. He deserves it after all of this. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Right? That would be so good. I got to figure out which, I think I might do, I haven't watched the other Pirates movies in a while. I've been watching a lot of Johnny Depp movies lately, kind of doing a marathon. Like I said, I was watching Edward Scissorhands. I knew the movie, but I realized I'd never actually watched it before. And so I was watching that. Okay, if you have a favorite Johnny Depp movie, what is your favorite Johnny Depp movie? I mean, honestly, if I were to choose one, it would probably be Pirates. I also watched the, Alice in Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass, and all of those ones too. Okay, I want to use a little bit more of the Sandstone. I know we've already done the blender, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm not above the idea that you can't layer on top of a blender. Yeah, Pirates is good. Oh, Crybaby, okay. Oh, no, I think that without him in the Pirates movies, it was hard enough for them to carry on the Pirates movies, as many as they did, just because, sometimes the story gets stale, but Johnny Depp carried those movies. I do not think that a new Pirates movie without Johnny Depp is going to be successful. I will be very surprised if it does. I mean, he is what made it. That's why people kept coming back. Okay, let's do brown ochre now. I mean, not that, obviously there's other actors and actresses that, it's their work and it's their job, and I don't want them to fail by any means, but I'm just saying, I feel like without Johnny Depp, it's not gonna go well. Right? He really is. Like, I mean, especially like young Johnny Depp too. Like, how you doing? Right, there you go. There you go. He gets the sexy egg costume. How are you doing? Oh, the tourist. Hi, Sunday. How are you? I know, absolutely. At this point, they just need to wrap up the franchise. I mean, if they're not going to use Johnny Depp, then yeah. I don't know. Sequels are hard enough. Like, people love the originals. So sequels are hard enough without, you know, taking out the character that made everybody love it in the first place. He's just so good. Benny and June. Oh, I forgot about Benny and June. I love Benny and June. That one's so good. Right, Christina? Absolutely. I forgot about Benny and June. Oh, that's so good. Well, and it's like those comments where Amber made where like he's washed up and all that kind of stuff. It's like, do you know who you're talking to? Like, this is Johnny Depp. Like, the Johnny Depp. He will never be washed up. He will never be a has-been. And you know what? He will come back from all of this. Like, even if for some, you know, God forbid he doesn't win, he has won in the eyes of the fan. And I can guarantee you that everyone is going to be royally upset if he loses. Now, granted, you know, there are stipulations they have to follow, but it's more about clearing his name. And if there is any kind of reasonable doubt, then they do have to go with that. It does make me a little anxious because, well, not me anxious, but just for it in general, because the fact that they weren't able to come back quickly says that, you know, there's somebody there that's not on board. But I think that there are those that are loyal to Johnny that will know that it's not true. I think in the eyes of the world, he has won. No, I haven't. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Oh my gosh, another good one. So good. I know that there's that video running around where it has like Jason Momoa as like a witness, but he never actually got called to the stand. That one was faked. That was a mashup of some other kind of video. What about chocolate? Hang on, did I miss something? About chocolate? I think I missed something. Oh, absolutely. I think so too, Deborah. Absolutely. Well, we finished our little foxy friend. We've kind of touched on everything. We're going to keep coloring this on Wednesday, but how are we feeling about the 12 pencil challenge so far? I think it'll look good when it's all done. So let's see. How do I feel about these pencils? I think they are incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. I want to try them in a Johanna Basford book. And I feel like I need to compare them to Polychromos for sure, because I want to see how they feel in comparison to that. But they worked really well with the blender. I'm very pleased with the colors that we got out of this fox here. But thank you, Christine. And Christine, thank you again for this set. Again, it was such a fun, like, just little surprise. I wasn't expecting. I was like, aw, I appreciate that so much. Those little surprise gifts just make my day. And Ev, thank you for your surprise gift of the gel pens. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, let's go over anything else. Let's see. So Wednesday we'll be live again. June, new sticker coming. Cool Arteza stuff coming up. Let's see. We got the weekend now. Oh, chocolat. Yes. Love that. Thank you, Shannon. Oh, thanks, Julie. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here. Kara, thank you again for your super chat. I appreciate you. And thank you, Christine. It's so nice to try them. Everybody kept talking about them. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. I haven't tried them. But they are indeed very nice. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for chatting with me and hanging out. And yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday, okay? Have a great weekend. Have a good Memorial Day. And I'll chat with you then. Keep being awesome, all you awesome people. All right. Bye.